Hello there, everyone, and welcome to UCTV. I'm Jermaine Trotter.
And I'm Corinne Bush. We are so excited to be bringing you to the sporting events this semester.
The UC men's cross country team placed fifth, and the UC women's cross country team placed sixth at the Empire 8 Conference Championships last Saturday.
The highlight of the day was freshman Jade Denning's impressive fourth place finish out of the pack of 73. For the men's team, Michael Roberts and Hayden Lohman finished 24th and 25th for the Pioneers. Cross country will head to the Division III Niagara Regional Finals next.
With the last of the nice weather for the fall season, fans made their way to Gaetano Stadium this Wednesday to support the women's field hockey team and recognize Madeline Crisillo, Lexi Scacia, Kennedy Guy, and Megan Chamberlain for senior night.
To kick off the game, Utica had good control of the ball, keeping it on Skidmore's side most of the time. At just under 12 minutes into the first half, Sabrina Whitehouse scored the first goal, assisted by Sydney Scacia.
Recovering from the excitement of the first goal, Whitehouse didn't miss a beat. In the second half, it was ease that she netted the second goal, assisted by Scacia again.
This also was triumphant for Whitehouse, being her 100th career goal. And look at the support Whitehouse receives from the team after learning of the rewarding news. Congratulations, Sabrina.
The final score resulted in a win for the Thoroughbags, a 3-point lead over Utica.
This past Saturday, UC football faced off against Morrisville in the 4th annual Believe Bowl. Kicking off the first quarter, the Mustangs received the ball and drove down the field over 16 plays, chewing up 8 minutes in the first. But the Utica defense was able to hold them once they got in the red zone, forcing the Mustangs to kick a field goal.
Towards the end of the first, junior quarterback Sonny Medina and Titan Toby Callender in the end zone for an 11-yard touchdown pass, as Makai Medici was able to put it through the post, making the score for the first 7-3.
During the second quarter, Nate Palmer returned a punt for 23 yards, giving the Pioneers a great position on the field. On the third play of the drive was Bedina. Bedina was able to put the ball in the hands of Nate Palmer in the end zone, but unfortunately, the extra point was missed, leaving the score 13-3 at the end of the first half.
Coming in the second half of the game, the Pioneers received the ball from the Mustangs, but both teams putting the ball away on their drives. Utica's second drive of the half, they were able to make the ball all the way down the field over 12 plays for 70 yards, ending in a 2-yard touchdown for freshman running back James Salas, who was also responsible for the over half of the 70 yards on the scoring drive. The extra point was good as well, with the score being 20-3. This would be the final time either team would score or resulted in a Pioneers victory over Mooresville Mustangs.
The team would not have been able to secure this win if it wasn't for the defense only allowing Morrisville to cross midfield once. Josh Powell led the team in sacks with 1.5, and Devin Bryant leading with 11 tackles. This was a big win for Utica in the 4th annual Believe Bowl.
Last weekend, the Utica College hockey team had their hands full against rival Adrian College. What a war it was. It all started Saturday as Adrian College would strike first, 11:48 in the first. Chase Spencer with the assist by Hunter went and tied ends with score, putting Adrian up 1-0.
Adrian would continue their dominance as Matthew Reading with the assist by Dawson Ellis and Zach Goberis would expand the lead 2-0 Adrian. Seemed all hope was lost. Utica would come back, and Reagan Kavanaugh with the assist by Brett Everson and Jamie Bussell gets Utica back in the game 2-1.
Utica will continue to find a way to bounce back. John Makovich with the assist by Kanovich and Brandon Osmunen would tie the game at 2 apiece. The Pioneers would have to settle for overtime and got the victory game-winning goal by Buster Larson. Pioneers would win 3-2. Shifting gears to Sunday, the Pioneers would battle Adrian again. The Pioneers would strike first, this time with the assist by Manovich and Cameron Payton. Brandon Osmanen with the score 1-0 Pioneers. Adrian wouldn't go out easy. Ryan Pedrosia with assists from Wint and Ends would give Adrian their first points, tied at 1. The Pioneers will strike back again. Eric Holland will put the Pioneers back on top 2-1. Pioneers will continue to take control with another score by Osh Moonen. Puts the Pioneers up 3-1. Adrian will seal the deal for the Pioneers 4-3 after 3 goals made by Hunter, Ty, and Chase Spencer. Adrian will walk out with the W 4-3. This Saturday, right before the men's hockey game, the women's hockey team took the ice for their home opener against Elmira College.
During the first period, Utica broke the tie, scoring on Elmira just 3 minutes into the game. This shoot was in from Haley Maudlin off a power play, placing UC in the lead.
During the second period, Elmira responded, scoring 4 goals against UC, trying to make their comeback in the final period. UC kept the puck in the scoring, but was unable to net another goal.
Although this was a defeat reflected in the score, the Pioneers did not slide away with a total loss. Senior Savannah Gutierrez made an outstanding 31 saves, while sophomore Angela Hawthorne came off the ice with 6 saves.
The men's soccer team picked up another win to wrap up their regular season. The Pioneers outlasted Hartwick College, winning the game 1-0. Last Friday victory puts them at 6-2 in conference play, headed into the Empire 8 tournament.
In an Empire 8 matchup, again, the UC women's Pioneer soccer team scraped by with a 1-0 win against Hartwick College on Saturday. Just 5 minutes into the game, Ro Hernandez netted the first and only goal of the game, assisted by Jacinta Kaminsky. The win paving the way into the Empire 8 conference tournament for the Pioneers.
The last game of the year for the UC women's volleyball ended on a high note. The Pioneers winning all 3 sets to get the victory over Casanova. Eleanor Sipo and Crystal Papas led the Pioneers with a combined 42 digs. Sipo also added 16 kills.
Coming off of a win, the UC Pioneers football team is scheduled to travel to Alfred to take on the Saxons this Saturday, November 6th at 1 p.m. There is no question this will be a tough Empire 8 matchup, and an important one at that.
The Pioneers men's soccer team takes on the second seed Holton College on the road this Wednesday for the first round of the Empire 8 Conference Playoffs Tournament. This is an exciting time for the Pioneers, making their first playoff appearance since 2014.
The previous matchup between both schools earlier this season resulted in a 2-1 Pioneers overtime loss. The Pioneers look to bounce back this Wednesday on the road. The game kicks off at 7 p.m.
Friday, the men's and women's swim teams will be hosting a quad meet with 4 colleges at the pool. SUNY Cobleskill, Delhi, and Casanova College will be joining the Pioneers for a meet. Matches start at 6 p.m.
On both Friday and Saturday, the men's hockey team will be at the Adirondack Bank Center facing Arcadia University and Lebanon Valley College. Friday, you can catch the Pioneers against Arcadia at 7 p.m. And Saturday, afternoon skating onto the ice will be Lebanon Valley against the Pioneers at 3 p.m. The women's hockey team will also be in action on Friday and Saturday in a doubleheader against Arcadia College. Both games will be on the road, with game times being 7:30 p.m. on Friday and 3:30 on Saturday.
And that's all the UC sports we have for you this week. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay up to date with everything going on in UC athletics.
And also check out our Instagram for our new series, Moose Minute, when we get an inside look to our athletic team members and their personal interests. And as always, remember to fear the moose.